Hey there, and welcome back to the Ingrain Workshop. I'm Rick, and as you can probably tell, we're not at the Ingrain Workshop. We're actually at White Oaks Cabin in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This is one of our 2 Airbnb properties up here in the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area. And today we're going to be installing the Blink outdoor wireless camera system. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the Blink outdoor camera system that I purchased off of Amazon, and I'll leave a link in the video description below to where you can get this exact camera set up. I believe Blink is actually an Amazon company, so you should be able to order it and get it relatively quickly. This is a Blink outdoor camera system. It comes with, this particular package comes with 3 cameras, and then a home unit or a base unit. So let's open it up and see what we got inside. So inside the unit we have some instructions. So first of all, we have the base unit. Now the base unit is going to be wired. It's not wireless. This is, I believe, what they call the sync module. So this is what you'll install inside your residence, and then this will communicate via your router, via Wi-Fi, with the cameras that you're going to install. But this has to have an AC adapter. So it comes with a USB cord that plugs into an AC adapter. It also comes with packs of screws that I'm assuming we're going to use to mount the base of the cameras to. It comes with 2 camera bases. It comes with 6 lithium-ion AA batteries. Now these batteries are what's going to power up the cameras. I believe these batteries have a typical 1 to 2 year life depending on how frequently they're getting used and how you have your motion sensor set up. So that was another reason why we wanted the ability to be completely wireless. And if we can get 1 to 2 years battery life out of these, we'll just replace these batteries every time we come up to the cabin. And then these are the actual Blink cameras. So it comes with a total of 3 Blink cameras, along with 3 of the mounting brackets. And of course, with these mounting brackets, once you have them mounted, then you can rotate your camera angle. Looks like it's 180 degrees left and right, and then 180 degrees up and down. And then that's it. So it's a pretty easy installation. It's supposed to be, we're about to find out. So I'm going to zoom in and just show you everything that was actually in the box. What it does recommend, the instructions that comes within the box is kind of thin. But you're supposed to download the app to your phone and then follow the instructions via the app. So we'll do that next. But I just want to give you a shot of everything that was included in the package. So these are the 3 camera bases. Then these are your 3 outdoor weatherproof cameras. That's your sync module with your USB cord and your AC adapter. Then it comes with 6 lithium AA batteries, 3 packs of mounting screws for the camera bases, and then it has 3 other fixed bases if you want to mount the cameras with fixed bases. Okay, let's back it up here. These are not 3 fixed bases for the camera. What these are tools used to unscrew the back of the camera so you can install the 2 AA lithium-ion batteries. That's all they are, just tools for the camera. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is download the Blink Home Monitor app. I'm using an Apple phone, so I'm just going to go to the App Store and do a search for Blink Home Monitor app, and then download that app and wait for it to download and then open it up. It may be different if you're using an Android device, but I'm assuming it's a similar process that you're just going to have to download the app. I think the app was free of charge. I don't think there was a cost to download the app. And then once we download the app, we're going to open it and then just follow the in-app instructions. So as you can see here, once you open the app, it's going to take you to a sign-in screen or log in for first-time users. So you're just going to enter, username, email address, and password to set up your account. And again, as long as you're not purchasing a subscription plan, there's no cost to do this. So just go ahead and log in and set up an account. So once you create your account and you sign in and do the two-factor authentication with your mobile phone, it's going to ask you here to set up a subscription plan. This is strictly going to be up to your personal preference. Like I said, we chose not to do the prescription plan. So after installing the app on our phone, the next thing we're going to have to do is set up our sync module. So what you want to do is you want to take the USB cord, plug it into the AC adapter, and then plug the other end into the actual sync module. And you'll notice that it's got the small port for the USB power connection, and then it also has a standard USB port which you can take and plug in. I think it's up to 256 gigabyte thumb drive for internal storage, and that's the method that we decided to use. Instead of going with the $30 a month subscription plan, we just chose to use a 256 gigabyte thumb drive and store everything internally instead of to the cloud. And again, that's just another personal preference. It's whatever you're more comfortable with and whatever is more convenient for you. So I'm going to take, that's the USB plug here, which is where you would plug in your thumb drive. And then this is where we're going to plug in the AC adapter. So once you get the AC adapter plugged into the sync module, there'll be a blue light on top of the module just indicating that the power is on and it's ready to be synced up. So the next step will be to go back to the sync or the Blink app and follow the instructions. We're going to hit the plus symbol in the right hand corner, and then we're going to select sync module, and you'll see that's the very top option. The first thing before you can hook up any cameras, you have to sync up your module first, your base unit. So we're going to sync up the module first. We're just going to select OK. And then once we select OK, it's going to ask for a QR code. You can enter it manually, but I decided to just use or to scan the QR code. And don't be deceived, it's not the QR code here at the camera, it's the QR code on the back of the sync module. So I just took my phone over to the bottom of the sync module where the QR code is and just scanned that in. And once you scan that in, as you can see, the blue light's flashing indicating that it's got power. But once it's synced up to your account, there should be a green light that flashes on the sync module as well, letting you know that your module is now synced. So on the app, it's going to ask us to set up a new system. We're going to select continue. Now we're going to name our system. This is White Oaks Cabin. So I'm just going to call it White Oaks Cabin to initially set up the system. So once I have the name of the system in, I'm going to hit continue. And then once you hit continue, it's going to put your device in discovery mode, and you're going to see the blue blinking light. So now the power light is blinking instead of just a solid light, and you have the green light letting you know that it is syncing up. Then you select the Wi-Fi network that you want to sync it up to. Our network does not require a password since this is an Airbnb, and we want everybody to be able to just log on and use the Wi-Fi. But if you did have a password, you would have to put it in before it could sync up. And then once it's synced up, you can just select OK, and it will automatically find the networks, and you just select the network that you want to sync it up to. So it is prompting us for a password, but since there isn't one, we're just going to select join, and then it should sync the sync module with the actual router. So then it can communicate via the Wi-Fi to the 3 cameras that we're about to install. So there's a rubber gasket on the back of the camera that you need to remove, and then this gasket will reveal a screw. We're going to use that special tool that came with the units, and basically just unscrew the back cover. And it is weatherproof, so there is a rubber seal that seals the back around the camera to keep it from leaking, and then just pull it off. The first thing we're going to have to do here is install the 2 AA lithium batteries, again, that came with the kit. Once we get these batteries installed, we're going to switch over to the app and have to take the QR code and scan the QR code, similar to what we did with the sync modules. So you just hit the plus button, and then instead of selecting the sync module, we're going to select the wireless camera, and then it's going to ask us to either enter manually the QR code or take a picture of it. So we're just going to take a picture of it here, and then it recognizes it, and then select continue, and then a red light will start blinking on the camera once the camera is synced up to your system, and then you'll see it says camera added successfully. We're just going to click next, and then we're going to click on the camera and give it a camera name. So this camera is going to be the camera that's going to be on the front porch. So I'm going to delete the manufacturer's name and then just put in White Oak's cabin front porch, so I'll know which camera it is, and then select save, and then that basically renames the camera, so I know which camera I'm looking at. You can see the previous camera we installed in the parking lot. Now this one we're going to install on the porch, and again, it's a very simple installation process. There are 2 screws that are used to screw the base down, and once you get the base screwed down, then you can take and the round hole on the back of the camera that takes the back on and off, you'll leave the rubber gasket off of that, and then that will snap onto the bracket. Once you get your camera snapped onto the bracket, then you can adjust the angle at which, depending on the picture you're trying to view, you can adjust the camera angle to get the picture that you're looking for, and then that's it. Now these are stationary cameras, so once you get the fixed position that you want, you can't manually or automatically move them. They have to be manually moved. And just like that, we're back here at the Ingrain Workshop. Well, thanks for helping me install these cameras today. Hope this video helps you out in your project. If it did, then please leave it a thumbs up. If you like DIY projects and woodworking projects, then please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Your support would be greatly appreciated, and we'd love to have you part of our YouTube family. I'll leave a link in the video description below to where you can get these cameras, and that's another way that you can support the channel at no cost to you. I'm Rick with the Ingrain Workshop. We'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.